And just like every other time, we are back. My name's Charbel, Milan. Today we got
Khalil Haze.
and this is a time shared. So, boss, before we get going, we like to just give everybody a quick moment to, get the people up to speed on who you are, what you do, and everything they should know about you before we get going.
Man, I do a lot, bro. The definition of an entrepreneur applies to me. But no, for real, I'm a model. I dance. I own 3 different stores. So yeah, I own a couple businesses. One of them has already hit 6 figures. Well, multiple 6 figures. The other one is already over 60K. And the other one, honestly, is just sitting there. It's just a general store. Just have it sitting there just whenever I want to test a product, try it out. But besides that, I mean, my day-to-day schedule it's always changing. It's super hectic. But I try to make everything work. I get about 4 hours of sleep a night, and yeah, I'm just living my life.
Damn. That was intense, man. Holy shit. Okay, so we'll start, at the beginning kind of, and just mainly like what's linking us to today. So you own 3 businesses, you said? 3 stores?
Now at the moment, yeah, 3 different stores.
And you said one of them has already done 100K.
Yeah.
So you're a member of EDU?
Well, it's done over 300K, but yeah.
Jesus. So you're a member of Ecom Degree U?
Yeah.
Right?
Sorry, one more time?
Ecom Degree U?
Yeah.
So you're a member of Ecom Degree U? You're the #1 student?
Yeah.
So,
why you say remember? Like, you made me have to think about, like, I'm still a student in it, bro.
Wait a minute.
I love it.
I mean, hey, man, I don't know. #1 student. I mean,
the course is always being updated, bro. I don't know if you know Will Rivera. Actually, you know Will Rivera. He's been on here before. Will is clean, bro. He drops golden nuggets all the time. He's always learning. I'm always learning. And we're always sharing knowledge in the group. We're anybody who reaches out, we're there for. So, I mean, when I say I'm still in the group, like, I'm still in the group. Year later, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm still engaged. It's a wonderful program.
Oh, so it hasn't transitioned to you teaching?
No, I do teach.
Or is that just kind of part of it?
I do teach. But at the same time, like, I'm still a student, bro. Like, at no point in time do I think I know it all. So I'm always learning. I mean, granted, I'm ahead than a lot of people who are just starting. But even the masters, bro, like, I don't care who you are. Even masters practice every day. If you want to take it back to martial arts. Like, even the masters are practicing every day, bro. You can always get better.
That's a good mindset, man. That's a good mindset to have. Damn, okay, so was it one product that did over 100K, or how exactly does it work? Because we talked to Will about this, and it's always interesting to hear because he said it's different for every store and every product. But, like, of a, like, general sales number, what percentage of that is profit? Like, where does everything go?
After doing my taxes and numbers, everything this year, I did 62K last year.
62, damn.
Trust me, it's different for me. I never had that much money a day in my life, so that was very new. But I mean, most of your profit is gonna go back into ad spend, reinvesting into your business. Of course, I branded my product, so I've now moved on to that store, and like I said, just doing different numbers on trying to make that store do another 100K this year. That'll be kind of clean. We'll see what happens. We're not doing too bad. We're like 50K right now, so we'll get there.
So is e-commerce, because I've heard a lot of people's opinions, man, about this, but specifically somebody like you who's been successful already in the field. Do you think it's something that anybody can get a grasp of and kind of run with? Or was it the type of thing where you came in, you learned the fundamentals, but it wasn't until you applied your personal skills, did your own personal thing, that it took off? Like, was there ever a time that you kind of, threw a little sauce in there and that's where it had the effect? Or was it just kind of following the rhythm, following what you were taught?
It's a good question. Yeah, no. So I followed Will's blueprint to the T. I ain't gonna cap. It was really easy. If you just follow and you apply, if you apply the effort every single day, you're gonna get it. But the thing is, people don't understand what the effort part is. Like, the knowledge is there. The knowledge is there for anybody. And to be honest with you, like, Ecom Degree, the reason why I like it is because it's very organized. So you can go on YouTube and search for days or fucking months, to be honest with you. Sorry, I don't know if I can curse or not.
Oh, you do whatever you want.
Oh, yeah, wonderful. But yeah, you can go on there and you can search for days, months, doesn't matter. And you can find all this information, but it's going to be so choppy and you wouldn't know exactly where to start. It literally gives you a model. You follow it. It's very simple. But that effort part, I need people to understand that I went to work at like I woke up in the morning at 6 a.m. every day. By 8 a.m. I was out of the house. 9 a.m. I'm at the gym already. So by 9 a.m. I'm in my workout. 8:30 I'm at the gym. I've stretched. I'm doing a little bit of a dance just to warm myself up. I go and I hit the weights. I'm there from 9 to 10:30. That's every single day. From 10:30 moving on, I was working on my store, like the actual like back end. I wanted to what new pictures can I put on here? Does this work well? Blah blah blah. Emails, little small things, just to like get myself ready, for the day, for the ads that are about to be ran, all that. Then I would go into work, and at the time I was going in at 3 o'clock. So from 3 to 10, I normally close. Even if I didn't close, I didn't get out of there until after closing. So 3 to 10. From 10 o'clock, I would drive from Gwinnett to Atlanta. It was about a 36-minute drive every single night. I would drive there and I would bother the shit out of Will every fucking night. I can tell you, like, I knew I was annoying him, and I was like very like sad. I was like, yo, bro, hey, like, sorry to interrupt. Like, I know you're doing something, but hey, can you help me here? And I was in this man's face. And granted, back then he didn't have a lot of time, but he was able to give more of his time to his students. Now, of course, he's got people like me. You reach out to me, I'll give you consulting advice. I'm here for you. But I would be there from 11, like let's say I got there late, it's like 11:30. If I decided to go home, I would be there from 11 to 4 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I would go home, get an hour of sleep, 2 hours of sleep, back at it again the next day, doing the same exact shit. And I did this for like 3 fucking months on end. Not gonna lie. Well, actually, I don't even want to speak on that. It has nothing to do with this. I'm not gonna mention it. But everyone has their vices. I quit mine. I put mine to the side. You have to do what you got to do to get where you want to be. Like my family was going through some stuff, bro. I also had bills on me. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like going to work every freaking day, it's not for me. It's not. I can't do it. It was just like I was going in doing the same thing every freaking month, having the same bills, and I'm just like, yeah, I came up a little bit. Then I go splurge, and I'm like, yeah, I'm at the same spot. I did it again. I told myself I wasn't gonna do it, so I did it again. And it was really repetitive. And I was like, yo, I gotta break the cycle. So I broke the cycle. And like I said, that effort, that it's not easy. It's not, but you gotta be determined. You gotta be all in, bro. It means 2 hours of sleep a night. It's not healthy. Don't get me wrong. It's not. But to be able to sleep fucking 12 hours a day and be able to make money while you're sleeping, that was so much worth it. Like every last freaking hour that was spent working was worth it.
So it gave you freedom, essentially.
Bro, yeah. I grind for time freedom. Who wouldn't?
Right.
Like, you can do anything with your time. I'm able to go to these dance sessions. I've been able to link up with people I've never been able to before. I've been able to have opportunities I've never been able to have before. Someone could call me, it'd be 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, yo, what's up? They're like, hey, bro, today at 3 o'clock, you free? I am now. Like, it doesn't matter. I mean, I could sit there and play video games all day if I wanted to. Not going to, but I could if I wanted to and still make money. That's a blessing. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a very big person of a law of attraction. I don't know if you know anything about it, The Secret, manifestation, things like that, speaking it out. I speak out everything that I want. I have a list, I write it down, and then I sit there and I speak out what I just wrote down. I thank God, I thank the universe. I try to put myself in a positive mindset, great energy, good vibes every time I go out, every time I wake up in the morning. I just try to get my mindset right. And you got to take time for yourself. One day out of the week, some people can't do this. And if you're grinding right now and you're trying to get to where you want to get to, I mean, make sure you're taking time for yourself. You don't have to take a day out of the week, but I like to take a day out of my week to reset. My boy Jordan does it. I know Will does it. Ironically, Alexis should do it. Alexis Montoya, I don't know if y'all know him, but he should do it. I'm not sure if he does, but he fucking grinds like hell. Him and Patrick, bruh, the monsters, man.
Patrick's been taking off recently.
Patrick's got so much in store, man. Y'all don't even know. That kid, yo, that's a young mogul. That's all I can say, man. That kid's gonna do something crazy. But nah, man, like those were the 5 people that I decided to stick myself around. Drew Evans as well. He's not around on the scene as much or as vocal on social media as he should be. But that's my boy Drew too. Like he put me on the ecom degree as well. And those, like, you got to be there. You're a product of your 5 closest friends, bro. Like, I wanted to be successful, so I got around people who were grinding and people who were successful. People were actually showing the numbers and actually were like, yo, this is my work ethic. Keep up if you can. And if you can't, I'm sorry. I'm not stopping, but I am sorry. And like, those are the people I was like, yeah, I need to be with them because they're actually making moves. They're actually trying to do things. Like, I can't have the mindset of going to work every day and being okay with it. And it never really was my mindset. Trust me, like, I got sick and tired of it really quickly, but I didn't have a different outlet. And I will blame it on myself. I was too lazy to go find another one. So being introduced to ecom degree it was mind blowing and life changing. So
Damn, man, that's amazing, bro. It's inspirational, but it's also amazing because it's real. This isn't like some ad on YouTube, you
No,
know?
it's
Like
not.
this is really happening, and that's the
hey guys,
beauty
go
of
buy
it.
my course. No, just kidding.
Right, that's the beauty of it. It's like you actually can learn skills and apply it because, hey, man, I can listen to someone explain rocket science, what the craziest thing ever, but if I don't go apply myself, if I don't go put in my hours, I didn't really learn anything.
Facts.
So you're saying that you got around the right people, you put in those hours, and now you're a product of, your hard work. So how does it work? Like, how exactly does it work for someone who's listening right now that knows nothing? Is it mainly because from what I'm getting, you can set up these stores, you can, post these products, but it doesn't mean anything until you sell it. But then when you do sell it, if you don't have the product already coming in stock, then you got to cancel orders. And so how does the flow work? What's the equation? And then there's ads. If you're not going on Amazon, you go on Shopify, there's ads. Like, how exactly does the equation work?
Now, I love
where would
Shopify.
you start?
I'm all about owning your own business. Shopify is where I live. That's my playground. Amazon's cool. You can make dumb money on Amazon really fast selling other people's products. You can go to Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, Target, whatever. If it's popping on Amazon, you do your research, of course. Like I said, in ecom degree, we have a whole module, or you could buy the Amazon mini course for $35. But bam. But if you do your little research and you find out what products are popping off, you can easily just go out there, buy in bulk, resell them for a higher amount on Amazon and just ship them out like that. But for me, Shopify, I like drop shipping. One, I don't like touching inventory. I really don't. I'm not a fan of it. I hate buying inventory. I hate buying in bulk. It's not for me. Drop shipping is really easy. I have someone who's going to do that. That's my supplier. I'm the middleman. I'm the guy in the middle who's going, hey, bro, I've got this nice little store. Kind of like Walmart. I'm like, yo, you come put an item in my store. I'm going to mark up the price because obviously, like, yeah, you made it, but I'm selling it for you because obviously you weren't going to sell it without me. So now I'm taking my ads. Walmart's his own place, obviously, but I'm taking my ads and I'm putting the product now in front of someone else's face. I'm seeing that the product, unbranded, of course, is starting to pop off. And every time that I sell this product, I literally just go to the supplier and I'm like, hey, this person just paid, send it to them. Boom, bam, awesome. Now, every time they see my ad, of course, I'm spending money on that. That comes out of my profit, blah, 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 blah. But this product goes crazy. It starts to make a lot of sales. Now I can talk to the supplier and be like, yo, you put this product that you happen to have in my store, but it's not branded. Can I put a brand on it? Put my name on it? Yeah? All right, cool. Now you have your name on it. Boom, bam. You could take this product, mark it up even higher because now it's a branded product. Now you're selling people to people with the ads and it's all going more into your pocket, more profit, blah, blah, blah. You have your name around it. Now you can actually build upon that. You can go outsource to other products that are kind of like that and start building your little empire. It's nice. It's beautiful. The reason why I like Shopify, though, is mainly because of the data. There's a lot of things you can do with data. You can sell data. You can share data. You can open other stores with that same data and just run the unbranded product multiple times on there. I just gave y'all an idea. Capitalize on it.
So that's crazy, man. So like, it just blows my mind that people do this kind of stuff. But at the same time, when you talk to someone and they explain it to you, it makes sense because that's how everyone's been doing it for years. It's just the internet kind of like pierces the veil. You can kind of see through it. So what's your little niche?
Uh, I'm in health and beauty, and I am in fitness,
Fitness,
and I'm in clothing.
clothing. So what have you seen the most success in?
Health and beauty.
Do you think there's any specific field that a person should start in, or is it like
I've seen people pop off in pets and go fucking crazy. Meanwhile, I've tried pets and I was like, eh. I actually no, I wasn't. I wasn't. It was terrible. I wasn't good in pets. Now, I've mentored somebody and helped him with his ads and everything, and he's killing it in pets.
pets? They sell pets.
Like pet items,
Oh, pet items.
like
Oh, okay.
not actual like
I was like,
selling dogs.
holy.
No, but if you want to get in that field, I don't know anybody, but I will say this: you can make a lot of money training pets and trading. But we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, breeding and shit.
Yeah, I say breeding. I mean, it's a touchy subject, but at the same time, like if you're just looking for money, that's the place you can go. I wouldn't. I love animals. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna cap to you.
Slick.
Oh yeah. Fighting against SeaWorld right now. Don't go. If you're in Orlando, don't go. But yeah. Anyway.
So then, as far as ads go, right? Is there any type of work you do with the ad? Like, is there a proper way to run an ad, or is it just all
Yes.
about having the funds to run the actual ad?
I mean, funds are nice and everything, but I mean, I started my whole store and my whole entire business with $250 to my name. Like, all the other money was going straight into bills that month. So I had that and whatever else I could scrounge up along the way. And that's, yeah, I mean, you don't really need too much funds, but you need to know how to do things. And like I said, I bothered when I tell you I bothered Will, bro, like he's such a humble and cool dude that he'd probably tell you that like I wasn't annoying, but I annoyed the shit out of him. Like, at least in my opinion, bro. Like, there wasn't a move I would really make on my store without consulting him first. And then it got to the point where I was like, all right, I can't reach him. I got to make a move. All right, let me do something. But when I first started, I didn't run my ads without showing him first. I was like, how do we set this up? Because like I saw the overview in Ecom Degree. I just want to make sure that this is exactly how I'm supposed to set everything up. So that's where I just learned how to basically run ads, how to really set them up. And when I started getting into more profit and being able to reinvest in my business, I started testing with different objectives and things like that. But for me, when you're trying to make sales, go with the conversions. It's a good objective to start with. Is what you're aiming for. You're trying to convert. So yeah, definitely go with conversions is a good way to start. But I'm not gonna sit here and go through the whole entire campaign setup. There's multiple videos Will has. I'm in them as well. Like I said, I'm not even like trying to pitch Ecom Degree, to be real with y'all.
But you're just living truth.
Like, yeah, bro. Like, I really truly love Ecom Degree. Like, if someone was like, "Oh yeah, where'd you learn?" Ecom Degree University, bro. I'm someone who didn't walk for my high school diploma. I gave no fucks. 2 months before getting my associates and 6 months, I was in accelerated college. Like, took an accelerated program. 6 months before my bachelor's, like I dropped out of school. Like 2 months before I even had my associates, I was just like, I can't fucking do this. And I dropped out. So ironically, you reached out to me because you saw that plaque. For me, that plaque, even though it's about a year late, that plaque is like my degree and it means the world to me. So many people were just, why'd you drop out of school? Blah, 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 blah. Like, I have someone who I grew up with who was just like, oh, bro, like, that was such a bad idea. Like, you could have at least just got your degree. And I was just like, and then what? It's a piece of paper. Then what do you want me to do with that? He's like, yeah, but you got to pay back loans. I would have had to pay them back regardless. So taking that initiative, taking that step, like, I believed in myself. No matter what I had to do, I was like, I'm going to make money. I'm going to be able to make these bills every month. And then from making those bills, I'm going to be able to keep building up my money until I figure out what I want to do. And like I said, I invested in Tai Lopez, like 2 of his courses, well before I even knew who Will was.
How were those?
I'll say this: Tai Lopez is the greatest middleman that you will ever see in your life.
What do you mean by that? He's the greatest middleman?
Yeah, so his courses, he doesn't teach anything at all. Like, those webinars that you sit in where he's talking and explaining everything to you, you won't see that in his courses. He has someone else on there. He has like 3 other people teaching you everything you need to know about blah 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 blah. But
That
real
guy's the course god. He started courses. Swear to God, here in my garage, dude, everyone knows that shit.
right?
I think there's course advertising mimicking
Yeah, it
the
is.
here in my
It
garage.
is. There's people who are joining him
That's
just to sell
crazy.
their course.
That's crazy.
But yeah, nah, he just basically tells you about your mindset, your why, keeping your awareness, and then he just kind of disappears and he pops back up like later in the video. It's just like, hey, refresh on the whole mindset, and then disappears again. But
So he's like a successful motivational like pitch guy.
bro, the greatest middleman. It,
Hey,
he
he's
sold
doing it.
right. He sold me what I wanted. I learned, so I can't be mad about it. But at the same time, not having that access to your mentor, not being able to be like, yo, hey, text you, blah, 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 blah. I need help with this. I need help with that. I watched the video in the course, but I got some questions. Like I didn't want to get a response back from some random Joe or John in the fucking group. I didn't. Like, granted, they may have answered my question, but then it's like, all right, cool. Now can I hit you up every single day? Can I bother this shit out of you? Who are you anyway? And it's like you show me your credentials, but Ty Lopez is also in this group and he's got credentials that like shit on all of ours. So if I have access to him, I'm trying to reach out to him. And it just sucked not being able to reach out to a mentor.
So that's why that's why you excelled so much with Will, because you could talk to the guy.
Um partially, yes. Like I said, I mean, I did just follow the program. The program, in my opinion, craps on every other econ program. I've been in 4 different econ programs. Will has by far the best one. It's well put together. Like,
So is it the type of thing, man? Because this is the part that blows my mind,
what's
right?
up?
Because I'm actually pretty knowledgeable about
Yeah.
Forex. I'm knowledgeable about ecom. I'm knowledgeable about a lot. I like to just stay reserved and let other people who are actually making money be the ones speaking. Because I haven't really made too much money from either one. But my thing was always like, is it the type of thing where you get the skills, you learn how to do it, you learn how to run the ads, you learn how to do the product research, but then, all right, here's where it comes to like, okay, I'm out with my family and I see some situation and I'm like, oh, I just thought of a great product that people need. Because of that, I can go apply my knowledge on and how to set up the store, how to advertise it to sell it. Is it that type of thing? Or is it the type of thing where it's like, okay, I learned how to do the actual skill. Now I can just plug a bunch of shit in until one works. Like, what do you shoot for? Like, do you actually try to like use your processing? Like, okay, like Dooley was telling us, well, it was the second interview, and we were talking about a bunch of other shit pertaining to Diamond Home Acquisitions. But I brought up his store. He did what, 14 grand after like speaking with Will. They had Will at the office, whatever it was. He told us the situation, and he was like, "Yeah, I just sitting around." And I was like, "You know what? People are sitting around too, and they're probably trying to updo their lawn." And so I started selling fertilizer, and that shit popped. And he did 14 grand in the store. And I was like, "Oh, okay, like that makes a lot of sense." You know, it came to you. You would have bought that. You did that something with it. Is it that type of thing?
So what Dooley was talking about was Amazon. But yeah, to be honest with you. So I'm not gonna give away too much because I don't know what my boy might still be doing with that data or if he's still even running this product. But he was looking around when I first met him, Sam Maxwell, in 2018. He was looking around and he just noticed something. And he was like, yo, this is sold out everywhere. But people want this product so bad. Like, why don't I just sell it? So he just started selling it. And it went crazy. But the thing is, with the knowledge, like I said, for me, Shopify, with that knowledge, bro, I mean, you can go into different things. You can go into e-commerce consulting. You can build websites after that, or at least redesign websites. You can go into ads, so you can do marketing for people. You can help people build stores. You can
That's what
start your
Kendall
own
does.
brand.
Kendall does marketing. Do you know Kendall?
Yeah.
Kendall? He came on the show. He owns a marketing company. So is he the type of person you hire after you have your product and your setup and he does marketing for you?
It depends. I mean, you definitely don't want to keep doing it forever. But you want to be able to do it as long as it's manageable. But yeah, if you're running like to be honest, if you're running a 7-figure company, like I might even run it up to 8. Because like the way the Facebook works, and once you actually know what you're doing, you can set up rules and all kinds of things. So you don't you don't really need anyone else to manage it. But let's say you didn't know anything about ads, yeah, that kindles who you would like hire. My boy, sorry, my boy Alex and Drew, YBO. I don't know if you know them, but YBO Marketing, bro, phenomenal. They have high ticketing clients, but their services are phenomenal. Those are people I would hire. So yeah, they would run my ads. They would take my business to the next level. Like anything I would not know with ads, they'd be like, all right, cool. Well, let me show you what you could be doing.
Okay, so at what point in time did it kind of just like not click, but did you have like that come up? Like, what product was it? Where was that first time where you almost like came your pants real quick because you were like, holy shit, like it all worked? Like, when was that revolution, you could say?
That's kind of hard to say because I already knew that it worked. I already knew, like I said, I knew about e-commerce before I got an e-com degree and before I started making all this money. Back in high school, I was selling on eBay. So like I knew if you put up a product and people wanted it, they were gonna buy it. Kind of simple. So I saw that a product was hitting off, and to be honest with you, like I had my first product was actually a winner, but I just didn't know it. I didn't know what I was doing completely. I just
What
was
product
like I
was it?
said, it was a blackhead facial mask. Like now, they they're on charcoal and all kinds of other facial masks and blah 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 and face vibrators and all kinds of things, anti-aging cream. So
Do you think it's all bullshit?
no, to be honest with you,
Oh,
like
you're just saying you got the idea first.
yeah, and like when I first entered in, I was like, I'm in health and beauty. I literally looked around my room and I was like, well, around my room is not gonna work. So let me think about what would my mom use. And then I started looking around. I was like, I don't really know. This kind of hurts my head. And then I looked in the mirror and I was like, I have great skin. Whoa, facial skin. People really want to keep their face clear, bro. It took me forever to get my face clear. What's that thing that makes people face mask? So I looked up face mask and I went searching for face mask. Found a supplier who had facial mask, like you can squeeze it in your hand, type use it. I've never used a face mask before, to be honest with you.
Really?
So, yeah.
How come? You just like found something else that worked?
I had eczema, still do. Honestly, you can see a little bit on my forehead, but yeah, no. Once my eczema cleared up, my face was already kind of like clear. I didn't have acne or anything. But I use Aquaphor. I wash my face at night. I use Aquaphor and apply it right before I go to sleep. I wake up, wash my face, put on Aquaphor, and I just will go through the day, keep my face moisturized. Yeah, man. Like I don't really. I know that stuff works. Don't get me wrong, because I mean, obviously the ingredients and stuff in there. Like I'm a full-on believer of natural ingredients working, things like that, natural medicines, all that. But I also believe that your natural human body produces what it needs to produce to give you what you need. So, I mean, like some people are like, oh yeah. They shower. I know people who are like, oh yeah, I shower 2 times a day. I was like, bro, that's unhealthy. What the hell are you
Yeah,
doing?
that's what you have good bacteria.
I'm like, bro, the oils that your skin produces as well, like you need that. Like people are scared to get dirty. I'm like, nah, bro, if you don't go out there and break a sweat, go out there and get dirty. That's why I go to the gym, bro. Like break yourself a sweat. But
So
yeah,
that was your first product that took off.
face mask, yeah.
How much in sales did you do, if you don't mind me asking?
It did 37 sales, I believe. And that was just, like I said, for my first product, that was new for me. I literally broke even with that product. It was my first product. I broke even, so I didn't make any. I didn't lose any. I was cool with that.
But it was like, whoa, it worked.
Yeah, I mean, my next few products, I think I tested 2 or 3 more. I tested 3 more products, and I was about to test my 4th product when I found one of my 2 winners. But yeah, I went to 3 other products before I even found something. And like they made sales, but I went negative. I definitely saw red. And like I said, I mean, I was working a job still. So, woo, that's a beauty. But but nah, yeah.
I know you said you were modeling, man. You said you were starting a part 2 hype house.
Well, okay, so check it out.
Run me through it all.
I'm not about to start the hype house. I got some friends, and they're starting a crew that's gonna rival the hype house, which I think is already disbanded in Cali, but they're about to build up They're really fire, amazing content creators. My boy is trying to help me out with my content right now on TikTok, and I'm about to start going a little crazy on TikTok. Start posting a lot more on there. But yeah, from there, I'm gonna make my way into the house. There's actually 2 houses that I know of in Georgia, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, or I might still move to California. It's a little bit up in
Damn,
the
there's
air.
houses, bro. There's still houses. There's houses out here in
Oh yeah,
Atlanta. Who are these people?
they're on TikTok, man. You gotta find them, bro.
I'm not on TikTok.
Well, that's your problem right there.
It became too much, bro. If I'm on TikTok, you're never gonna catch me. I'm gonna be on my phone all day, bro. Between Facebook, well, I don't even use Facebook anymore because once again, bro, Twitter, Instagram. It's kind of all I need. I don't know, man. I don't have enough time for all that shit. Because I know I'll get
fair.
stuck, bro. I literally keep myself from doing it because I know I'll be on there all day. I'll like bye. I won't, I'll be on there all day. And I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. All my friends, my girlfriend, they send me TikToks. That shit's funny, bro. And TikTok's smart because the way they run their algorithm is even when someone sends you a link and you click on it, it opens up to Safari and then you can just scroll from there. So, bro, I've I'll catch myself 30 minutes later scrolling through TikToks on some like anonymous account that I clicked through a link. I'm like, oh, hell no.
Perfect.
I got to get out of here.
So that's the content that I'm trying to create. I want to grab somebody, get them stuck on the page. Yes, sir.
So what is it? Like because I know there's different types of TikToks.
For me personally, I'm a very outgoing person. I don't know what to classify myself as. I'm an introvert and an extrovert. It's weird. Like I have an extroverted qualities, but I'm more introverted than anything. So while those extroverted qualities are ready to come out, I figure I'm gonna go ahead and make content while I do that. So I'm going for like comedy, skits, things like that. I dance. I love dancing. Like dancing is just natural to me. So I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of dancing TikToks. I mean, it's like what TikTok blew up off of.
Damn, dude. So
They took musicality and ran with it.
like e-commerce gives you the freedom now to explore your creative passions.
Yes, sir.
Holy shit.
Yes, sir.
So you want to move out to Cali? Because you can do Shopify anywhere.
That is the goal. Well, it's still the goal. The time frame is changing. I'm running into more and more opportunities out here in Atlanta, and I was gonna move with my best friend, who's like my brother. So like I'm feeling a little weird about, like I'm teetering back and forth on where I want to go. Because if I go to Cali, I'm definitely going to the dance studios, making my connections, start linking out with those people. But if I stay here in Atlanta, I already have connections out here as well, and the opportunities are growing. They're continuously coming in. So I don't know. I mean, e-commerce is a very big blessing. Yes, I'm super grateful for it because even right now, like I'm making sales. I'm excited. About to go home. I'm redesigning a website. So I got a little e-commerce things to do today, but I mean, I'm very grateful for it, bro. Like the fact that we're doing a podcast here at a restaurant, it's
Cafe, bro.
Cafe, sorry.
I've been coming here for like 5 years. This is like, bro, this is like my hub. Like I know these people on some like happy Thanksgiving shit, like happy Merry
What?
Christmas. Yeah, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Matter of respect for the Asian community.
Oh, yes.
They're the type of people where when you build trust with those kind of people, like you know what I mean, like after hours type shit. Oh no, you good? You know what I mean? Telling other
Yeah.
people they gotta leave. I fuck with that kind of shit. So I fuck with this place heavy. But no, this is honestly my first time doing something like this here. See, here's the thing, man. The thing about a time shared is it's anywhere, anytime, any place. Because all I'm trying to do, bro, is I'm trying to act as a medium to get the information out of you that can help somebody else get like you. Because people don't realize it, man, but they're their biggest enemy. Like
Facts.
people literally, okay, yeah, society, okay, maybe the way you were brought up, okay, yeah, all those things are, they have something to do. You said it yourself. You're a product of the 5 people you hang around the most. Whatever it is. But at the end of the day, I know at least in my life, man, I hold myself back more than anybody. And I'm the biggest self-critic. So when you put those two together, and that's something you find in a lot of people who are entrepreneurs, a lot of people who are successful, of course, but then you also find that in a lot of people who are fucking depressed and addicted to drugs and they feel alone. And it's just beautiful, bro, when, we got somebody like you who's doing all the things he's doing, and they're willing to share it. They're willing to share it. They're willing to mentor people. They're willing to get out here. It's just, I just feel like people, man, they've like, technology is great and all, but it's just allowed people to be able to isolate themselves successfully. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it gets to a point where people don't want to do this anymore. They don't want to just have real conversation where we sit down. There's no script. There's no fucking point. We're just talking about you, what you got going on. You're advising us what we can go do, challenging. I'm challenged right now. I'm like, holy shit, you know, like anytime, like every time I interview Will, dude, like, you know what I mean?
Bro,
Like
every time you talk to Will, man, you just like, bro, I gotta go do something.
yeah, you're like, what am I? Like, damn, like I gotta go do something. No, I know exactly what you mean, bro. Like, especially with Dooley, like when he moved in the fucking office, bro, he said that like they didn't even. He was like, I don't know, bro. We just moved in. We got 2 bands. We got to clear and rent. We got to do something. I was like, holy shit,
bro. Literally, and he posted it too. He's like, well, guys, we got to.
Yeah.
We have to make 5. We have to make 5 figures. Like
we got to.
I mean, what was it? Not 5. Yeah, you got to make 5 figures every fucking
Dude, I don't know.
month. Yeah, you got to make 5 figures every month.
And I appreciate people like that, bro, because it's like you know, people. Here's the thing, man. All the people that have come on the show, the people who really aren't popping that much, the people who don't really have that big a following, those people will be the people that are so sensitive about, oh, shit's exclusive. They won't repost content. They won't share. They won't like. They won't interact. Nothing. But then you got people who are killing it. They don't need fucking me. They don't need anything. They're interacting, bro. They're putting shit out there. That they're making time. That they're appreciating the conversation, long form, and the idea that, you know what, maybe we can fucking help somebody. So that's all it's really about, bro. This place is significant to me, but in reality, it has no significance. It's just all about time and place. And you know, that's another thing that we're talking about. We're talking about freedom. We're talking about the concept that, look, you were stuck at a job you didn't want to do.
Facts.
And then you found freedom. You can push a creative passion. You know what I mean? So you model. You're doing TikToks, and you got e-commerce Shopify stores. You said you got 3.
Yeah.
So what are the other 2?
Well, the other one is my original health and beauty store. The other one is a branded product. And then the last one is just a general store.
Oh, so like it's kind of open to be whatever.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I say I'm partnering up on some other stores, but like those aren't my stores. But yeah, I'm helping them run ads, helping them with their product, things like that, you know, getting my little portion of pay. It works.
Hell yeah. So I know that when you join the courses, whether it is SMU, whether it is EDU, ecom degree, university, fucking get a tattoo at this point.
Right?
Right? Whatever it is, you also get into the group messages. And that's where that's where the networking begins, I'm assuming, right?
Yes. It's crazy. A lot of people don't network the way that you would expect. A lot of them, you know, they get in a group. A lot of people are just trying to make money. So they're just asking questions and just trying to get what they need. And then they kind of never respond again. But then there's those people who are in here and they're just like, yo, like who's trying to link? Who's trying to go get some fucking food and talk about our sales today? Like who's trying to review my store? I'll review yours in return. Like shit like that. That's how you make those good connections. Those people, those are the ones you definitely want to stick with.
Damn, man. So what would you say to somebody right now who doesn't know anything about ecom? Well, where should they start? Other than, of course, buying the course. Like even once you got the course, is it mainly changing your understanding about like money, or is it just believing in yourself enough to invest your own money into yourself? Because I mean
that's the fearful part that a lot of people have to get over. I've got friends who literally have watched me like grind. They've seen me make money. They've seen me be able to do whatever the fuck I want to do. And they still are just like, yeah, like if I can't put out my money and see an immediate return, like they still aren't about it. And I'm like, well, that's up to you. So for someone who doesn't know about e-commerce or maybe is interested in it, I would tell you to sit back, really sit there, look at yourself in the mirror if you have to, and find your why, man. Find out why you want to start e-commerce. Is it the money that attracts you? Because if it's the money, then like, what do you want to do to make money? Because at the end of the day, you're going to end up quitting on e-commerce. Like, if you don't end up finding your winner or you don't end up making a sale or two off of like your first day or two, you're going to like panic and just want to quit. You're going to get scared. And e-commerce isn't for the weak. Being an entrepreneur is not for the weak. You've got to be about your shit. So, I mean, I really would tell somebody to find out what you truly want to do. Find your passion. find out what you're good at. And yeah, test the waters on just a little bit about everything. If you want to learn about e-commerce, go on YouTube, learn a little bit about e-commerce. Will has a dope ass YouTube channel strictly related for just e-commerce. Check it out. Like, you can learn all about it. You can learn what about the losses and shit about that. You can learn what kind of money you have to put into it. It's worth learning about. But if you don't want to do it, then no. I wanted to do e-commerce. I already knew about it. I wanted to make my own store. I wanted to make my own money. I wanted to own my own business. I did not want to continue to work, and I wanted to be able to do something that I could do on my time. So when I heard about it, I was like, all right, well, I've done 3 other courses like this, and they've all been kind of like bullshit. But Dooley's recommending this, and I fuck with Dooley. Dooley's my boy, so I'm gonna trust his word. And Will seems reliable. I've been watching him for the past 3 days. He actually is posting real results, so I'll try it out. So I went into it and like I bought the course, and I fucking watched it that night. I didn't wait a day. I didn't wait a week. I didn't wait 3 months. I watched it that night to completion. I fucking watched it all, and I took notes. I had sat there and I ate my dinner while it was playing, and I took notes. I was wiping off pizza crust off of my fucking keyboard while I was taking notes. I stopped taking notes with my hand and my pen because the pen got too fucking greasy, and that's why I went to my keyboard. Sorry. I have like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages back and front, so 16 pages of notes from just e-commerce, and I was only like 7 videos in.
Damn.
Then I went back to the other one. Like, bro, I was taking down word by word. I was like, look, I don't want to have to go back and rewatch this. Like, I read faster than anything else. Like, someone could try to speed read against me. I promise you, I'm beating your ass. Like,
Oh, you're a really good reader?
bro, reading comprehension has been on college level since 3rd grade. I'm the only person in the entire Gwinnett County area that got 100 on the AP Lit exam.
Really?
Like, I fuck with, bro. I love reading. Reading's easy to me. Like,
Jesus.
I literally paint a picture where every word that I'm reading, every line, like I start seeing a story in my head. If the book's not good, I'm gonna put it down just because if I can't see that story in my head, if I can't picture what I'm reading, it's not worth it for me.
Damn.
But
okay, we learned something new today. Damn, you're a really good reader.
yeah, I love reading.
Holy shit.
But yeah, I was sitting there. I was like, I will go back and I'll reread things and I'll go through that. But I don't want to have to rewatch this course because this man is spitting gold at me. Like, I need to be able to sit down and be like, all right, cool, take down these notes and actually understand what he's saying. I can't just watch this like it's a cartoon. Like, I can't sit back and be like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, interesting. Like, I can't do that. I got to be on this.
You got to give a shit about it.
Yeah, so like within a week, bro, like I had my store up. Like, I was on my shit.
So what do we expect from you? What can we expect to see in the future going forward? What are some of your plans?
Oof.
How do you want to scale the
really,
career? Because honestly, man, from what I'm hearing, you got a career. It's not just e-commerce. You got creative passions that you're pursuing. E-commerce is giving you the freedom to do those things. What's the growth like? What's the plan?
I'm really low key. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to open up myself more on social media. Like, yeah, I post dance videos and yeah, I put stuff on my story, but like, if you've watched my story for the past year, you still wouldn't know who I am. And I'm trying to open up more. I'm trying to like not give a fuck what people think. But at the same time, I have to remember, like, I have business people watching me, little kids watching me, and dancers watching me. So there's a certain kind of appearance that I have to have. Social media is a job in itself. So I take it very seriously. But I am trying to work more on opening up. I am starting a clothing brand. I'm going to be talking about that more so coming towards the end of the year. But right now, my main focus is just building my branded product with my business partner. He gave me the name, and he's also like my brother, like I said, the guy I mentioned earlier. And I was like, yo, if we're moving out to Cali together, why not make money together?
Right.
So we started it together. But that's my brother. I would have honestly started a business with him regardless. So yeah, he gave me the name for it. So we just ran that shit up. And yeah, I mean, I'm just focused on my store and that store and just really building up my money more, helping out my family a little bit more before I leave. And that's about it. Like I said, I'm really low key with my money. I'm not a big jewelry guy. Like,
who gives a shit?
Yeah, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've thought about doing the whole, oh, let me go to Icebox and buy jewelry. But then I was like, bro, that's 10, 20K out of my pocket for fucking what? So I was like, maybe it's a vlog I'll do. Like, when I hit a milli, maybe I'll do it and I'll go out and I'll buy like a watch or I will get a bust down watch or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, treat yourself.
Yeah, but and I was like, maybe I'll show that. But right now, bro, I'm chilling. Like people see me, they don't think business, man. I'm totally okay with that. Like everybody who ends up finding out that I own a business, they either try to, use me for some shit or
Yeah.
they start asking for money. And I'm just like, no. So I'm very cautious about who I allow in my inner circle. So like I said, me opening up on social media is gonna be very different for me. Me giving out advice is gonna be different for me. I do consulting, but only for people who really reach out to me and know like when Will post something about me, most people do reach out and I'm just like, all right, cool. Here's my prices. Y'all want to talk? Let's talk. So,
What kind of consulting do you like do
um,
primarily?
honestly, Shopify. Like if you're trying to do Shopify, if you're trying to do ads and scale your ads, I'm more on about the marketing side of it. You can do a consulting call with me. It ranges. I try to work with people. I really do. Like I'm a good guy at heart, but I've also noticed that I was charging very low for the amount of gold that I was giving each call. So, like, I've got people who've paid me up to 500 for an hour of my time just because it's actually worth it. I'm not even gonna cap. Like, when I first said that price, I was a little nervous, but then I was like, yo, I'm gonna go and actually give them as much value as I can. And then I noticed I over delivered on the amount of value that I gave.
Okay.
So like on these consulting calls, I'm serious about it. Like I said, I do try to work with people, but most of them average around like 250 to 500, depending on the amount of time and what you need to know. I also tell people, prep yourself, get yourself a list because you're paying for my time and my time is valuable. And I'm really trying to make sure that like you get every ounce of everything that you can out of this call. Of course, sometimes, the calls go a little bit longer. Sometimes they're shorter. It just depends on what you need, but I've never had anybody complain.
Yeah, man. I like that. That's a good plan. That's the vision. That's what we're gonna fucking see, dude. Holy shit. So here's the thing, man. This is a time shared, and this is, it's a platform, bro, that's designed for people at all levels, but it's primarily designed for people who feel alone. People who feel like they don't got anything else. They don't got anyone that gives a shit to help them out. They get to come here and hear, your story, your advice. So for people who are listening right now, man, what's a message that you want to leave them with today that ultimately they can take and apply in their own life? And, of course, add their own personal shit in there. But just a mindset, because people feel alone, bro. They really do. They feel like it's just them. Like my store's not working, everyone else's store's working, or whatever. Maybe it's not a Shopify store. Whatever someone's doing, they're like, my isn't working, but everyone else is popping off. Everyone else, but it's really not like that. Everyone's struggling every day, and people are overcoming obstacles through believing in themselves. You've believed in yourself. So that's my question to you. What would you tell somebody who's not here but is here at the same time?
Man,
It's hard. It's hard. I know it is.
nah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I had to distance myself. Like running a business, a lot of your friends aren't gonna understand. I mean, like my best friend understood, yeah, but at the time that I was starting this, he was already distanced himself because he was working on his album. So he was focused on his music. I barely saw him. So everybody else, like I was friends with, I was just like, look, like y'all not about the same shit that I'm on, and like I'm not trying to sound cocky when I talk about money or anything like that. And at the same time, I know that y'all understand that I'm not trying to sound cocky, but I know I can't like sit here and talk to y'all about that. So before I even got to those sales, before I even got that far, I was like, I have to start distancing myself now. I'm taking this serious. So I distanced myself, and as lonely as it was, and I mean, you can ask my friends, like I literally was just in my room all the fucking time, just like on my store. If I wasn't at my store, I was at work. As soon as I left, as soon as I left work, just kidding. But
Shit, that shit's so annoying.
it is. But ain't gonna lie, the cars look nice. But as soon as I left work, I was with Will on my laptop. I got home, I'm on my laptop. Like I was just constantly working, and I listened to motivational videos. That's literally all I did. I downloaded motivational videos from like 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2000. Well, this was at the time just 2018. So like 2016 to 18. And I was just like, yo, listening to Les Brown, listening to wow, now like I'm trying to say their names, like it's kind of going away from me because it's been a minute since I had
You
to
know
listen
a
to
video,
them.
but you don't know.
Like, yeah, like I could, I'm
mean.
like, yo, I could quote them right now, but it's like, dang, like I can't even, think of their names, but they were amazing, even listening to philosophers like Alan Walker and everybody like that. Like I just kept motivating myself, kept putting myself in a mindset of you can do this. No matter what, you've got this. Like it got to the point where like Desmond would get in my car and I remember, we were going down to Florida. Desmond would get in the car listening to motivational tapes. Like I was like, yeah, bro, this one's an hour long. Sorry. Like I just had to listen to it. I was like, bro, I gotta listen to it. And he was like, all right. Cut off the music, put on, I mean, like obviously just switching on my iPod or whatever, but like, sorry, iPhone. But yeah, switch the music and boom, I'm listening to this an hour later and they're getting into it. Like my friends are getting into it because it's motivational. It's like it's making you feel like you can really do it. So for me, that's what worked for me. And then, like I said, surrounding myself with a new set of 5 people. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, like I still talk to my friends. I still check up on them. Like I'm not even able to go and hang out with them as much as usual. Because to be honest with you, like my time, I'm very conscious about how I spend my time. So I don't get to check up on them. Well, I don't get to go see them as much, but I check up on them. I call them. They're still my friends. Don't get me wrong. Like that's a different 5. That's a different group of friends. But like I had to change my inner group real quick. I had to make sure that it was surrounded by people who were trying to move like I was trying to move, and people who are already successful moving the way that I was trying to move. Because that way I could learn from them. Like Will, he already had the success that I wanted. I just had to follow his steps. Once I got there, now it's time for me to do what I need to do to branch out the way that I need to. So for me, it was just literally not giving up on myself. I don't know what to tell somebody and not feel lonely, because I'm not going to lie to you. Like, that's a human thing. Like, I feel lonely. Like, I don't have a girlfriend or anything. Like, I don't, even now, like, my bro is still my bro. But as I've gotten busier, Will's gotten busier. Dooley's gotten busier. Like, Corey's gotten busier. I can't just reach out to Sam and just be like, yo, what's up, bro? What you doing? Like, I can't hit up Alexis. Like, Alexis, if I called him right now, I promise you, like, he'll forward me and text me like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, he's just got a custom text, and that's what he'll have to hit me with, and he'll text back when he can. Patrick, like, if I try calling him right now, I'm not going to be able to hit him right now. It's just how it is. And I'm like, yeah, sometimes, like, I want to go ball, and I hit up everybody, and they're all busy. I'm like, damn, I'm about to go play basketball by my fucking lonesome. Like, I'm about to go make some new friends today. Let's go fucking do it. So I don't know, man. You just have to realize, like, you didn't come this far just to come this far. So keep pushing. You still have your story to tell. No matter how hard things are right now, like, things have always been hard at some point in time, and you've gotten through them. You've always gotten to a good part. So focus on that. You got to focus on that. Like, when my store was having problems last year, going from 30K to 10K a month, 18K a month was like devastating. Like, my ads got fucked up. Facebook was running me for like the August and September. I had so many problems with Facebook. It was ridiculous. But of course, those are lessons you learn. You learn how to get around them, shit like that. But I wanted to rip my fucking hair out, bro. I was like, dog, I want to quit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, I was like, dog, I'm losing money right now. I don't know what to do. Cases were opening up on me. And I was like, bro, I'm spending so much fucking money right now. People, they're taking money from me. I mean, of course, if I win the case, I get the money back. Yay. But that's if I win the case. And that's when they decide to finally, tell me I won it. I don't know when that's going to happen. So I had to, like, remember, I was like, look, bro, I was just fucking struggling this time last year. So calm the fuck down, breathe, realize that you can get through this shit. Yeah, granted, at that time, I had a little bit more money to fall back on. I wasn't struggling like I was before, but still, it's a whole different mindset. My bills were higher. So for me to have that money still felt like I was at zero. It's a scary sight. It's a scary feeling. Helping out my family, once you help out your family, that money's gone. You don't have that anymore. So you got to figure out what you got to do. Sexy as fuck, though. I know you saw that black on it, bro.
I know, but that one wasn't nice enough. Come on.
It wasn't nice. It wasn't nice enough.
5.0 for all that, dude. I better look over and see a fucking Koenigsegg or some shit if I'm hearing all that, dude.
That's
the shit I hate, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I saw that,
Look, bro,
I would have
Akrapovic,
got up on my phone and everything, be like, yeah.
Akrapovic or whatever it's called, they're a great company. They make
Oh,
kick-ass mufflers. I'll probably, if I get to level, well, when I get to level I want to be at, and I get a supercar, I'll definitely get that kind of exhaust kit. But dude, if you don't have an exotic car and you have an Akrapovic exhaust, even on your motorcycle, that shit's annoying, bro. It's so fucking loud, like. Bro, like, I'm sorry. I got into motorcycles for a little bit. Then my
You're good.
good friend of mine crashed, and I was like, all right, I'm never getting one again. But anyway, look, man.
Still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. Thank God. He was only
Right.
going 35 miles an hour, and he still got fucked up, dude. Yeah, I don't fuck with motorcycles. It's just not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Not speed bikes. I'll get a cruiser one day. You know what I mean? Just because the technology's nice. But I personally know I can't trust myself. So.
Oh, yeah, that's the exact reason why I can't do it, man. I drive too fast, and
Yeah, I
having that
can't, no.
speed under me, bro, woo, I be gone.
Yeah,
bro.
hell no. I can't.
One false move, too.
And I got headphones in? Oh, hell no.
Oh, bro, I be out.
Oh, I'm dead.
I'd be out.
I'm
I be jamming. Oh, boy, I be
Bro,
going
I'm dead.
crazy.
I'm gonna die. Literally.
I be going crazy.
Look, man.
Weaving,
Believe it
boy.
or not, bro, we're a couple minutes short of an hour. And the thing is,
Wow. All right, cool.
I want to go ahead and thank you so much for coming on. I know you're a busy guy, and I don't want this to be the last time. But before we get off, man, like, I just want to give you a second to shout out, all your Instagrams, the Shopifys, just everything, all your platforms where people can follow you, interact, and, stay up to date on you.
For anybody interested in hair growth oil, I know y'all seen a lot of companies trying to come up with it. A lot of them don't work. A lot of them are just falling off. We have been consistent. So this is about 2 years now in the making. This wasn't just a product that it was like, oh yeah, this is a winner. This was actually a passion product. Like, I've had some hair problems in my life, and I actually needed to like regrow some areas. So this has helped me quite a bit. There's a lot of different areas in my head, like all this up here, bro. This was like, my hair was like this because the hair in my front just would not grow.
Damn.
So now for it to be like at least leveled out like this, it's a beautiful sight for me. So we actually do have a hair growth oil, Natura-Grow, Natura-GRO.com. You can find us there. You can type in Natura-DASHGRO on Instagram, Natura-Grow, literally spell the word dash. That way you can find us on Instagram. My personal Instagram is Khalil_Haze, KHALIL_HAZE. My TikTok is the real Khalil Haze. I'm just starting on TikTok. Like, I've had some videos in the past, but like I got mad inconsistent. So sorry. But I got mad inconsistent. I haven't that one's not even worth
There's
it,
a
bro.
Toyota Corolla.
Yeah, that one kind of pissed me off.
Can't do it.
But yeah, I'm starting to get back serious on Instagram, especially on Instagram. Lil Key, just like my last video, I was really excited about that. Followers I've been gaining are really awesome. I love you all. Thank you all. Like I said, I mean, you reached out to me from Instagram, seeing the post on Spiritual World. That was crazy. I didn't even expect that. That was wild. But if you want to follow me on Snapchat, it's HAZE_anonymous, Haze_anonymous. But yeah, TikTok, the real Khalil Haze. Instagram, Khalil_Haze. Please give us a follow at Natura-Grow. And yeah, I don't really know anybody else to really shout out right now. I mean, I've shouted out Will and everybody else. Dez is my brother. His album's coming out very soon. So if y'all want to listen to any kind of actual real R&B / honestly, he's kind of starting his own kind of wave of R&B. So I want to say alternative R&B. But you can follow him. Kiss Avery is love. So just how I said it, Kiss Avery is love. But his music is phenomenal. I love his music. Y'all should definitely check it out. That's my bro. I'm not even going to just like say, oh yeah, his music is great just because he's my bro. Like, if his music's not good, I'm not going to tell you it's good. I actually fuck with it. I vibe out to it. It's mad chill music. Listen to it late at night when you're just vibing out. But besides that, no, I just want to thank you, bro. Thank you for having me on here. A Timeshare is a dope-ass podcast. If y'all haven't listened, what the fuck are you doing? You need to listen right now. Replay this episode because it got gold nuggets in it. You know what I'm saying? I'll say he's actually a wonderful host. Mad chill. The way that he's just listening and absorbing everything, he didn't miss a beat. I could even tell.
Appreciate that, man.
I said this is definitely gonna be a podcast that's gonna blow up. Get on it now. Get on it now.
That's gonna be like a timestamp.
Yay, that would be perfect. But
But hell yeah, man. Well, hey, just like every other time, my name's Charbel Milan. Today we got,
Khalil Haze.
and this has been a time shared. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Peace.